Tens of thousands of animals are in holding yards across Australia's north tonight after the federal government suspended all cattle shipments to Indonesia. Just where the cattle will end up is a mystery, and anxious farmers are demanding compensation for lost income. But crossbenchers want the government to make the 6-month ban permanent. Chief Political Correspondent Mark Simpkin, and a warning, viewers may find some of the images in this story distressing.
All lined up with nowhere to go. A $300 million a year industry is at a standstill. Tens of thousands of cows are stranded after being saved from the slaughterhouse.
I haven't got an income for 12 months. I'm going to have 3,000 head of cattle I've got to move in the next 35 days. What am I going to do with them?
A week and a half after these pictures were broadcast, Labor's acted, heading off a backlash from the public and the backbench.
We want to get this right. We want to get it right so that animals don't suffer that kind of cruelty.
Indonesia's already looking at alternative markets.
We can still get supplies from New Zealand, from the Americas. There are still other countries.
The live cattle trade is a substantial industry for Northern Australia. Yet now we wake up and find that that industry is at threat, those jobs are at threat.
Compensation now is desperately needed. I mean, those few little pioneers that live, frontiersmen that live on our boundary.
The government acknowledges the industry will take a big hit, but won't say if it will be compensated.
What we've got is an industry that I believe has a long-term future. What we do have to do is address the short-term animal welfare outcomes to ensure that we do continue to have a live export industry.
Emboldened, animal activists and the Greens are pushing for a permanent ban.
Live animal exports are shiploads of misery. It is unethical to have live animal exports.
The government insists the trade will resume.
This is a suspension. I mean that in the genuine use of the word suspension.
Julia Gillard's quelled a caucus revolt. One Labor backbencher called it a complete capitulation. There are lingering frustrations, though. Some MPs think the government took too long to act, while others believe cows are getting more consideration than asylum seekers. Mark Simpkin, ABC News, Canberra.